Can't take me anywhere. Hello and welcome to my porch. I'm not in my chair today because we had a lot of rain yesterday. We're supposed to get more rain today, and my chair is soaked. So I am here in the corner of my porch for another Tag Tuesday on a very dreary day. And pardon my speech, my jaw is a little tight. Hopefully it'll work itself out as I'm answering some of these questions. I was tagged by my friend Kim over at A Girl and Her Phone. And these questions, I am frightened to say, came from Sandy and Jimmy at Let's Get Fit with Sandy. I'm not so frightened about the Sandy part, but I am about the Jimmy part. And apparently in this group of questions, we're supposed to decide who came up with which questions. The odds and the evens all belong to a certain person. So I will do my best to figure it out, and if Jimmy's last questions are any indication, I think I'll be able to sort them out pretty quickly. So let's get on with the questions. The first question. Favorite chicken, Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? I've never had either, and I will never eat at a Chick-fil-A. They are very anti-LGBTQ, and for that reason, I will never set foot into one of them. I have not been to a Popeyes, but my brother did just send me a message about blackened chicken tenders that you can get there, or chicken strips or something, that is supposed to be very good for WW or I Track Bites. And apparently they're not on their main menu. You have to ask for them. So the next time I visit him, I assume that's what we're going to be doing. So Dan, let me know when we're going. Now it's all up to me and whether I can drive a long distance. So of the two, I would have to say Popeyes, even though I've never had them, only because of the stance that Chick-fil-A has on LGBTQ rights. And also, I just found out this morning that Burger King announced that it was going to be contributing money for every chicken sandwich that they sell to a pro-LGBTQ charity or program or something. They're going to be donating their money as kind of like a snub to Chick-fil-A, who is donated to some very anti-LGBTQ causes. So what I thought would be a simple question, or I'm assuming they thought would be a simple question, turned out to be a rather long diatribe about LGBTQ rights. But anyway, on to the next question. But that's why I will never eat at Chick-fil-A, and I will choose Popeyes if I only have those two. If I don't, I will go with Burger King, and you know why. Number 2, favorite restaurant. In one of the other tags, we were asked if we order the same thing all the time or if we go to get different items at a restaurant. I am not the type who really has a favorite. It all depends on my mood, so I would say I don't really have a favorite restaurant. Number 3, favorite pizza choice, round or square, thin crust or thick crust. I would have to, I don't know. again, I mean, I would prefer thick crust. That part I do know. I mean, I like thin crust, but I would prefer thick crust because if you've been following any of these tags, you know that I like texture. I'm an eater of texture, not over flavor, but it enhances the flavor for me. I love to eat based on the texture, so I think that thicker crust is what I would go for. As far as round or square, I don't really care, although the square ones that I have had in the past have been thicker. So I may have to go with that, although Uno's did have a nice deep dish, thick crust pizza, and that was round. So I will go with thick crust and square unless it's the Uno's round one. Favorite actor and actress? Oh, well, I love Jean Smart. She was on Designing Women. She now has a show on HBO Max called Hacks. I love her. I love Jessica Lange, who has been in a lot of the American Horror Story series. Actor. See, I don't really have favorites. I have people that I like, that I lean towards. Favorite actor. That's surprisingly tougher than, well, I like Ryan Reynolds. I think he's very funny and he does a great job. And I also like Chris Pratt, who was on Parks and Recreation and has now been in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So I guess I would go with those two, but it also might just be because they're cute. I don't know. But those are two of my favorites on each side. Favorite car? I am not a car person. I don't really know anything about cars. I watched my friend Jennifer Lynn's husband Charlie Shows You How work on his Land Rover, and I have no idea what he's doing, but I've learned quite a few things from it. So, but as a favorite car, I don't really have one. I guess it would be my truck, which is a Nissan Frontier 2011. And it's not, I mean, I could change it in and not have a problem with it, but I like it. It's a great truck. So I guess I'd go with that, but I'm really not a car person. Oh geez, favorite quote. Oh, I already know it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I could check my yearbook, I think I put this as my quote in the yearbook. My favorite quote is, "When the student is ready, the teacher appears." Meaning, when you're ready for something, that's when the person who can lead you to that achievement or whatever it is shows up. I think that would probably be my favorite. It's the first one that came to mind, and it's always been with me throughout my life since high school, so I think that would be the one that I would choose. Favorite game, hacky sack or cornhole? I have never been, even before the issues I have now, I've never been very coordinated. So hacky sack was definitely not the game for me. I would probably have to go with cornhole, even though I've never really played that much. I mean, I've tried it a few times, but of the two, I'd probably have to go with cornhole because, well, even throwing things is a little difficult for me, but it's definitely easier than kicking around a little hacky sack. So we'll go with cornhole. Favorite childhood show that you watched? I've watched a lot of TV and childhood, so we're going way back. And I used to love the $6 Million Man. I think that's probably what I would have to go with, because I used to do the little running sounds, and when I'd be walking, I'd make, like if I had to jump, I'd do that little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'd probably go with the $6 Million Man as my favorite childhood show. Unless we're going like real young, like Saturday morning type young. And oh, they also used to have Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys. I used to like watching them. But yeah, I think I'll stick with the $6 Million Man. Okay. Favorite type of driveway? Circular, straight, or windy? Not windy like wind. I would have to say it'd have to be a straight driveway. That's what we have. Circular would be good in certain areas, with certain houses, because I do like the ability to just drive on through. Oh, so see, I'm used to straight ones. Like we have a straight one here. It's got a little bit of a slope, which I love in the winter. But yeah, if I had the choice, I would probably go with the circular, even though I've never had one, chiefly because I have difficulty looking over my shoulder to back down this driveway. And if I had a circular drive, I could just drive on through. So I guess I'd have to go with a circular drive. Who would have thought? Favorite type of music? That's easy. I love country music. I get picked on about it all the time. But country music's been one of my favorites for quite some time. But I also like pop music. I like current music. I like dance music. I like all kinds of music. Be easier to say the types of music I'm not fond of would be classical and opera. All that hoity-toity stuff, that's not me. So yeah, country is my favorite, but I do like all kinds of music. And then the bonus question, were the odd numbered questions Sandy's or Jimmy's? Odd numbers are favorite chicken, pizza, car, game, and driveway. To me, those all kind of seem masculine. So I think I'm gonna go with Jimmy. And Sandy, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but they definitely seem like Jimmy questions to me. We'll find out. Thank you for hanging out with me and watching me answer these questions on this dreary, overcast Tag Tuesday. Normally, I am doing recipes on this channel that have helped me to lose over 125 pounds. And tomorrow, I have a new type of video coming out. It's going to be a short and series where they're going to be little short snacks, short side dishes, short whatever, beverages. But tomorrow's is not short, because what I'm going to do for tomorrow's video is give a list of some of the sweet snacks that I've kept on hand to help me to lose weight and also satisfy that sweet tooth. So if that kind of thing interests you, you should check that out tomorrow. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload any of my videos. Subscribe to the channel, like this video if you would, and comment down below your answers to some of these questions. I will leave them posted in the description box, along with a few other things, as like the other people who I know are doing Tag Tuesday. So until next time, bye. I'm going in to get dry.